Hello my dear friends. In this video we will see some of the examples of vector spaces. In the last video we saw what are vector spaces. In this video we will carry on with vector spaces and its some of the examples. Let us take our first example. Our first example is a plane going through origin. Our vector v will be equals to x, y, z, and the condition is that x plus y plus z is equals to 0. So this is our x-axis, this is y, and this is z-axis. So our vector space is a plane which is going through the origin. So if it satisfies our condition for being in the vector space, then this will be a vector space. Let us consider first vector x1, y1, z1. So if it has to lie in the vector space, then it has to satisfy the condition that x1 plus y1 plus z1 is equals to 0. Now let us take another vector v2. Our vector v2 is x2, y2, z2, and it is also in the same plane. So x2 plus y2 plus z2 is equals to 0. Now if the linear combination of these two vectors is in the same plane, then we can say that the plane through the origin in R3 will be a vector space. Now the linear combination will involve two operations. First one will be v1 plus v2 and the second one will be c times v1. So let us take v1 plus v2. So v1 plus v2 will give x1 plus x2, y1 plus y2 and z1 plus z2. So for this the uh, vector space is x plus y plus z is equals to 0. So the first one x will be x1 plus x2 plus y1 plus y2 plus z1 plus z2. So this will be x1 plus y1 plus z1, this will give us 0, and similarly x2 plus y2 plus z2 will also give us 0. So the answer will be 0. So the vector v1 plus v2 is also in the same plane as that of v1 and v2. Now, now let us take c times v1. C times v1 gives us c times x1, c times y1, c times z1. So the our condition is c times x1 plus c times y1 plus c times z1. It is c. We can take c common, then it will be x1 plus y1 plus z1. So it is c times 0. It will give us 0. Now if c was 0, again our answer would have been 0. So origin is required for being in the vector space. Now similarly you can take c times v1 plus d times v2. So it will be cx1 plus dx2, cy1 plus dy2, cz1 plus dz2. Now for this has to be in the vector space. If it satisfies the criteria that the addition of these three elements is equals to 0, then those will be in the vector space. Now similarly you can see here it will be c times x1 plus y1 plus z1 plus d times x2 plus y2 plus z2. So this will give us 0. So the linear combination of vectors are also in the same plane. Hence the plane through origin in R3 is a vector space. Let us take another example. This time we are taking polynomial as a we are taking P as a set of all polynomials of degree 3 or less with the real coefficients. Now you can see as how this is a vector space. Now you are given a0, a1, a2 and a3 as the coefficients of this 1 x, x square and x cube. Now if you can replace this a0, a1, a2, a3 with some other number and their combination are also in the real number, then it will be a vector space. For example, write it as b0 plus b1 plus b2 plus b3, and we can add it with c0 plus c1 plus c2 plus c3. So this is vector v1, this is vector v2. We are adding the two vectors. This will give us b0 plus c0 plus b1 plus c1x plus b2 plus c2x plus b3 plus c3 x cube. Now since b0, b1, b2, b3 were in R, and C0, C1, C2, C3 are also in the real, are also in R. So B0 plus C0, B1 plus C1, B2 plus C2, B3 plus C3 is also in R. This gives us the polynomial of the form A0 plus A1x plus A2x square plus A3x cube. All three polynomials are of the form this. So the combination of polynomials also gives us the polynomial which is of this form. Now let us multiply our polynomial with some constant, say r. So now we multiply our polynomial with a constant r. Our polynomial here is e0 plus e1x plus e2x square plus e3x cube. So when you multiply a polynomial with r, you get r times e0, r times e1, r times e2, r times e3. Now this r and e both belongs to the real number. Hence our equation is of the form a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube. So it produces the same form when you do the linear combinations. Hence the set of all polynomials of degree 3 or less with the real coefficient is an example of vector space. Let us take another example with matrix. Our vector space is considered to be all 2 by 2 matrix with real number entities. So our matrix A has the entries A, B, C and D, where A, B, C, D are all real numbers. Now if you can do linear combination operations on the matrices like this and all those A, B, C, D remain real, then it will be a vector space. Consider this A as A1, B1, C1, D1, this B as A2, B2, C2, D2. Now when you add those two numbers, you get A1 plus A2, B1 plus B2, C1 plus C2 and D1 plus D2. Since A1 is in R, A2 is in R, so A1 plus A2 will be also be in R. Similarly, all other numbers will also be in R. Now when you multiply the matrix with a constant K, you get a K times A1, K times B1, K times C1 and K times D1. So all the four numbers of the matrix are also in R. So it gives us a matrix of form A, B, C and D where all the numbers are in R. So it is also an example of a vector space.